Charles Richardson Show is uncensored and is for adults only. Mature or immature, doesn't matter.
Are you suffering from exhaustion, sleep deprivation, headaches? Is your hair thinning? Do you ever wonder to yourself, what happened? Then you might be suffering from parenting. Parenting affects 10 out of 10 mothers and fathers around the world and can lead to extreme debt and loss of self-identity. You may need a fucking break. A fucking break lets you step away from it all. Results of a fucking break may vary. Side effects include a sigh of relief, decrease in blood pressure, and hanging with the boys. Do not take a fucking break if there's no one watching your kids. And if you've taken one in the last 24 hours. Talk to your spouse before you take a fucking break. Parenting is not easy. Take a fucking break.
Hello, my name is Melvin Atwater, and I'd like to talk to you gentlemen out there about something we all know about. It's called testicular drift, or, if you will, in the colloquial and the crude, ball drag. It's when your pants are a little too tight, and they force your testicles into one or the other pant leg. It's called ball drag or testicular shift because as you walk or sit or move about, they gradually move to one part of your pants or the other. Now, I've corrected that, and I've done it with this neat new pair of shorts called the Atwater Lift. As you can see, there are panels here. I'm sorry, this is radio, so you can't see anything, can you? All the better. There are panels on the front, panels on the back. You take out the siding, you put yourself into the pants, and then you have someone else lock them in place. Or you can do it yourself if you buy the handy Atwater Pant Lock. This is something you can take with you on vacation or take with you anywhere where there won't be another person to help you out with your pant. Melvin Atwater's Ball Drag. Melvin Atwater's Ball Drag Corrective Shorts. Available now at Witherton Drugstores and...
What's sex without love?
Sex! It's still sex!
Tinder, changing the way we date. Uber, changing the way we get from place to place. We've combined both. Say hello to Uber, the car service for people looking to meet that special someone on the way to wherever. Step 1. Open the Uber app and activate. If you don't like the way the driver looks, simply swipe left using Uber's ultra-convenient technology. And if you like what you see, simply like the driver. When the driver you choose also chooses you, you have a match.
Hey, you're Paige?
Uh-huh.
And you live in Brooklyn? And you like Paul Rudd movies and brunch?
Yes.
Is that true?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Seems like everybody does.
If the driver wants to get to know you better, he'll swipe forward to indicate that you may sit in the front seat.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to work on this part of the service.
It's a little tight.
Yeah.
Sorry. Did I kick you?
It's not my car. Okay.
When you get the right match, sit back and let Uber take the wheel.
So, I know where you're going, but where are you from?
I'm from Ohio.
Oh, right. Round on both sides, high in the middle.
Did you just make that up?
No. People say that.
From there, get ready for the most romantic evening of your life.
Cheers.
Yeah, I don't normally drink and drive, but kind of have to in this line of work.
Yeah.
It's a little box.
Uber drivers are all certified 5-star conversationalists.
You like music?
I love music.
Yeah, music's pretty important, huh?
Do you like music
Oh,
too?
yeah. Big time. I go to, like, all the bands and shows and just I listen to everything on Spotify.
Our drivers are experts in picking you up.
You have amazing eyes, by the way. Just noticed. Because I'm driving.
That's so sweet. Oh.
Yeah.
You have amazing eyes too.
Thanks. Sorry about that. I usually last a little longer.
Oh no, you were great. Fair's getting expensive anyways.
Uber drivers always end the date like perfect gentlemen.
5 stars for you, mister.
Thanks.
You have another date?
I mean, I do this for a living. So.
I thought we had a connection.
Sorry, I'm gonna end the date by swiping left. Sorry. Sorry about that. Hey, can you give me a good rating? I mean, for the driving. Sorry, I know this part's kind of weird. Hi there.
Hi.
So, I know where you're going, but, where are you from?
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Connecticut. That's how I remember it.
Also, if you're feeling adventurous, try Under Pool. Under. Everyone has a sex drive, but now you can have drive sex.
Barely ads.
I see you walking around. I'm creeping, I'm making sounds. I swear your booty's so round. And now I'm so horny. I got my phone, took a pic. Send it to yours, you should click. Yeah, look at that, that's my dick. But now I'm so horny. You're applying lotion, bouncing in slow motion. I just like an ocean. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my penis, so touch it maybe. It kinda slants right at you, baby. But that's my penis, so kiss it maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my penis, let's make some babies. And all the other girls never date me. But here's my penis, can I put it in your booty? You saw the pic, never called, so then I sent you my balls. You sent me nothing at all, but still I'm so horny. I wanna play with your hair, your panties give me a pair. But now you're looking all scared, that makes me more horny. You're applying lotion, bouncing in slow motion. I just like an ocean. Where you think you're going, bitch? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my penis, so touch it maybe. It kinda slants right at you, baby. But that's my penis, so kiss it maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my penis, let's make some babies. And all the other girls never date me. But here's my penis, can I put it in your booty? Before I met you, I would ask where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? Before I met you, I would ask where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? My penis curves right for you, baby. So now it's your turn. Show me your labia.
Live from the Raw Talk Studios in Southwest Florida, it's the Charles Richardson Show.
Mike's a hot. And cameras are not. There we go. Cameras are on now. That's right. What's up?
Oh, hello.
Are you not? Oh, guess not. Are you not on? I don't know. You're not. Why is that?
Been there before, but now the sun don't hurt me.
What the fuck? Check your mic. Make sure it's plugged in.
It blinded me permanently.
No, nothing.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. You got a bad mic. You have to use your old mic.
Oh, no.
Karen hasn't been here in so long, it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, that's weird, man. Let me...
Might have to share a mic.
No, we're not sharing a mic. Fuck you.
Even though my world is
no, man. Try any of them.
I can see a spark of light.
No.
Not working?
Well, wait, go ahead.
Not working?
I hear something, yeah.
It's working?
With the shadows of the
Oh, no. Hold on. Wait.
Wait, Suzanne, coffee on?
Shut up. Why in the hell is these mics not working? Did I do something wrong?
Something unplugged?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure. Check Alyssa's mic. Alyssa's mic's on. And she's been here, so I know that. Right there. The middle mic. Just tap. Just tap on it. Yeah, that works. Tap on that one. Talking that one.
I'm talking.
Oh no, maybe the Lysol kind of got to it.
Oh shit!
I don't know, man. Talking to Alyssa's mic.
Abort the cell phones.
Like
if you have
loud.
to.
Like, oh my god, I'm over here trying to not get the whole place germed up.
Here we go.
All right, that's better. Here, talk.
I'm talking.
All right, I can hear you on that one. The fuck? Do you mean tell me I have to get new mics? I have to get new mics.
You have to invest, man.
I guess so.
Invest.
Talk on
Diamond does it on
eBay. Talk on that one. Talk on that one. Just
talk on this one?
Yeah, one more time.
Here we go.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Get on that.
Working good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Maybe it just needs to dry.
There we go. Oh, man.
Oh, my God. What the fuck is going on here?
It's like over the top is rubbing off on you. We always fuck up our intro, like every time.
Yeah.
I love it, though. It's like our trademark. We do it on purpose now, just to do it.
You know what it is? You know, I'll bet you anything. It's because I had to turn up the fucking volume like another 20%.
You turned me down. That's what it was.
No, it wasn't even that. It's 20%. It's just what, anyway. Oh, my God. Hey, yeah, good morning, everybody. I mean, good afternoon. What fucking show am I doing? I'm doing the evening show, right?
Yeah, it's an evening show.
That's right. It's the evening show. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. 813-6... Yeah, I get the phones up, too. 813-699-5353. As we have a full show. Guess what? That sexy voice over there with the big bush in the back, that is Mo. Mo is joining us back here. Used to be a regular co-host. Now he's kind of like spotty, kind of like when I beg. Anytime I beg, he needs to come on. But I think he wanted to come on this show tonight because, well, one, he hasn't had a chance to royally rub it in that his Dolphins beat the Patriots. Because we kind of had a little thing going on there where it's like, you know, he's a big Dolphin fan. I'm a Patriot fan, so it works that way. So he'll be rubbing my face in it.
In New England.
Oh,
I know.
Shut up.
And
it was
terrible. No, honestly, you guys should have won that game.
We should have.
You really should have.
We should have. You guys, you bastard out of us.
So, and I think Mac Jones outperformed Tua. Tua at one point threw the ball without even looking, like he did a Michael Jackson spin move, and that's when he threw the interception. It was like, what are you doing? And then I was so against. I'm a Dolphin fan. I bleed teal. Fins up, whatever. But I'm realistic. I even boycotted them a couple years ago. I was like, if they don't draft better this year, I'm just boycotting them. I'm not going to watch it. And I went 2 years without watching a game. And then when they went to this draft and everybody was preaching Tua, I told everybody, I was like, listen, man, I understand the kid's the champion. I get it.
Yep.
But he's fucking made of glass, bro. He's already had 7 major surgeries before entering the NFL, man. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, he's done.
Robert Griffin III all over again.
Yeah, right. Trust me, it's not going to be a sports show, but we had to go ahead and throw that little nugget there. The one guy over there smoking a stogie, going full screen, because he really hasn't got a lot of airtime in the 3 shows that he's done with me so far. And
I haven't?
You really haven't, to be honest with you. And so I feel really bad. It's like you're kind of taking look at that. You're drinking wine, or please tell me it's bourbon. That's bourbon, right?
Whiskey.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. So you got the whiskey, you got the stogie. Just make sure you don't catch your beard on fire. Anyway, the gentleman here, Papa Dirk Don, in the house, or as Melanie mentions, Mr. Arrogant Douchebag Media.
Well, welcome everyone to this show of shows.
We are definitely not getting into him, even though, listen, I am going to pride myself, and I have not watched a video of his in, I think, over a week and a half or something. So I'm actually proud of it.
Melanie did make some art for you, though.
Huh?
Melanie did make some art for you.
Oh, yeah.
I sent it to you last night.
Well, yeah, that art was classic. But, I mean, I laughed my ass off on that one with Joe getting cum all over his face. That's great. That is awesome. And, I mean, just the face he made was just priceless. I mean, I hate bringing him up on the show, but I really got to show this picture. it is too funny. It's basically Joe getting a cum shot right on his face. Is great. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see, Dirk.
You're talking about Crazy Joe?
Talking about Crazy Joe. Like I said, I haven't listened to one of his. Shows or his videos in a while. So I'm actually kind of proud of that. Chrome tab, Facebook. Here it is, just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. This is great. You know what? It deserves a full screenshot because it's a full cum shot. So I mean, it looks painful. First off, number one, you can tell he hasn't brushed his teeth in like 20 years, and on top of that, it's all stuck in his hair, and all that. That's
his war paint.
It's war paint. Right. Yeah, there you go. So that was just fun. And again, I don't. It is what it is. What it is. All right, we got a phone call. What's up? 208 area code. What's up?
It's Bad Billy, and
what's up, Bad Billy?
If Joe's listening, I'll be honored to take some responsibility for that picture. And at the end of one of his videos there, he's making that stupid face. He's like, do you really want to mess with a new yoka? And he's trying to look all big, bad, and tough. And I just could not resist taking a screenshot of that and saying, well, what can we do with this? And so I kind of made a silly meme out of it and passed the picture over to Dirk. And
yep.
Dirk's like, well, let's see what
Christian, I just read your comment. I'm currently building a roast of Crazy Joe. I'm going to upload my YouTube channel. Christian, you need to call my ass like right after Bad Billy gets off the phone. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about everybody getting in on that roast. Even maybe Mo may have a shot or two.
Oh, I got to hear this.
Yeah, I want to hear this roast. Can you imagine, Comedy Central style roast of Crazy Joe? We get like the animated figure of Joe on there, and everybody just start taking shots. He comes up, and his rebuttal is, had a brain fart, I got a fart. And he does a raspberry, and that's it. Everybody walks off.
Yeah, because the difference is, though, those celebrities on Comedy Central, they appreciate when they're being roasted. Joe's going to get mad.
Oh well, it is what it is,
and that's what's going to make it even more fun.
Yeah. Has he? Has he said anything about me? Am I even mentioned anymore, or has he finally tossed me? Oh yeah, really?
Oh no, he can't keep your cock out of his mouth.
Oh, that's why. That's why. That's my load right there on his face, because he just got it. Anyway,
and you tune into his videos, and most of the time it's Dirtbag Richardson or Matt Covington that he can't ever say right.
Yeah, and of course it's douchebag Dirk from Douchebag Arrogant Media.
Don't forget Hillbilly Faggot Billy Painter from Who Fucks Farm Animals.
Yeah.
Pretty much you go to his YouTube channel, you see one video, you see it all.
Yep.
He's a broken record now. He's just doing the same shit over and over. But what's kind of funny is I guess he's got a 4-month suspension on Facebook. And, of course, he can't be a man and take responsibility for what he says or does.
Yeah, why would he?
He's got to blame you. He's got to blame me. He's got to blame Matt. He's got to blame Dirk.
The fact that he blames me is just comical. But anyway, it's like who really cares anymore? Who really? And you're right. It's the same. The videos that I keep listening to, it's the same rhetoric over and over and over again. And new people coming in that maybe want to be a fan. They're like, who the hell is this Matt Connington? Oh, he's on WMNH in New Hampshire. Oh, I got to listen to the show. And guess what? Free publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to see this arrogant media, this douchebag arrogant media. What is that? Oh, it's YouTube? Oh, yeah, I got to check this out. And they'll laugh their ass off.
Oh, he's talking about the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah,
the Elder Scrolls. Oh, never mind.
But,
yeah, you see one, you see it all. And, he's... obviously doesn't know who Jack Dorsey is. He keeps on talking about Mark Zuckerberg, and I can agree with some of the stuff he's saying about social media, but for the most part, he's just an idiot that just
and that's the thing
we can
too.
all laugh at.
And that's the thing too. He makes some points, but it's all wrapped around this garbage. This racial hate garbage. Like I can't imagine he ever had a mother. How could you kiss your mother with those lips? How?
Well,
Anyway.
Don't forget, his baby boomer generation was brought up properly, which I agree with because my dad was brought up properly. But him, was he even brought up by parents, or was he raised by nuns in a nursing home? I don't know.
No. Well, one of the two. One of the two. It's made him very angry. Very angry. Yeah. So.
Anyway, I'm out of here. I had to chime in. Joe, I take responsibility for helping get this picture trend started to you. And
yep.
There could be something worse.
We approved this message from Cum-Filled Joe. Thank you.
Or don't forget the meme. I don't think anybody sent the meme, but I put it on there. That fart was uncomfortably wet, since he's always saying he's got a fart, and he leans over and it's loud, and it's not real.
Yeah, of course. It's stupid. It's stupid. All right, man. I appreciate you calling in.
You bet. Take care.
All right, Bad Billy chiming in, keeping on the crazy Joe rhetoric apparently, but we're getting past it.
Yeah, we got a story to talk about though, don't we?
You talking about Gabby?
Yeah.
So the sad news, of course, it was predictable, but Gabby Petito was confirmed that her body was found in Wyoming. It was a homicide, so now it is turned into a homicide case. So Brian, who's the fiance, Brian Laundrie, taking out the laundry, if you know what I mean. They're on a manhunt to find him. And I was like, he's gone missing for like a week now, week and a half. So it's like they're trying to find him because he's the only suspect in there. Although they did tow his Mustang, and I believe the parents are now they're out of the house because it's a crime scene now. Their whole house is a crime scene. Yes, his parents are done. They can't go back. I guess unless it's until they finish their investigation. Yeah. But Gabby. It was predicted when this all went down. I'm sorry, you can't survive 2.5 weeks without making contact, and you kind of knew this is what it was going to be. So, if anybody has any idea where the hell Brian, douchebag Brian is. He might turn into Crazy Joe and turn into calling everybody douchebag now. Anybody has any idea where this douchebag Brian is? Somebody tie him to a tree, put honey on his balls, and let the fire ants go to work. Just saying, that could have been torture right there.
He's dead, and we'll have another manhunt.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Mo, you been keeping up with that story?
You've been posting it, so that's how I've been up to date with it.
Somewhat. Actually, a buddy of mine, his kids live on the same street.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they were talking to me about it, and that's kind of how I found out about it. And yeah, I mean, it looks really bad for homie, man. Like, it's obvious that something went down, and even if you see their last posts and things like that, you can tell there's a lot of awkwardness, and it was forced. It wasn't genuine. So it doesn't really look good.
Well, when you look at it too, it's like, he comes home in Gabby's van without Gabby, and immediately it's like, well, I'm not talking to the authorities. I'm not saying where she is. I'm not saying anything. I'm thinking, yeah, that's a red flag.
Huge.
First off, motherfucker, what are you doing with her car? It's not your car. You guys ain't married yet. The fuck are you doing with her car? That would be the first thing. Where's she, and why are you driving her car? Exactly. So, and it's like, oh, well, I'm plead the fifth. I want my lawyer. It's like, what do you need a lawyer for? Just tell us where she is. Just tell us where the fuck she is. I don't understand where he can get off that easy, where he doesn't have to say shit about a missing person that they have been with across country. Again, this is a bad horror movie all played out.
Yeah, it is.
It really sucks. We got a phone call. I think I know who this is. It's Anonymous. Hello, Anonymous.
Yeah, I'm doing a YouTube video right now, so say whatever you want because you're on YouTube right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm on YouTube as well. I'm on YouTube and Facebook, something you can't be on.
That's
and other social media accounts too.
Shut up over there.
You shut up, asshole.
Yeah, you shut up. You shut up. You're an anonymous caller. You're an anonymous caller. You're nothing.
Yeah,
there.
Mr. Anonymous caller.
I mean, I got his number. It's
I like to shove it up your ass, but that's besides the point.
Oh, you wouldn't know what to do with one even if you had it.
Hey, Joe, what's with you taking a load to the face, Joe?
Yeah, load to the face, Joe. I kind of like that nickname. You see, you see that new meme? Oh no, you haven't seen it because you're not on Facebook, but everybody else has. Here, wait. You know what?
So who's your co-host tonight? I haven't been listening. I just wanted to wave the hand.
Oh, that's okay. Co-host? No, don't worry about my co-host. You just deal with me. Trust me, you can't handle you can't handle all of my co-hosts. You can't handle. You can barely handle me. You can barely handle me.
Like you and Matt Compton,
you can barely handle me.
Your co-hosts are a bunch of cowards that love to, like pile on top of me like a gang fuck.
No. They. Oh, you like gang fucking? Please.
Here's the thing, Joe. Like Joe, didn't you talk about how you like having these mental battles?
Yeah.
I've won both ones I've had against you.
Dirtbag cocksucker.
Yeah.
Just tell me if it's yes or no.
Yeah, it's him.
What?
Yeah, that's Dirk.
Whatever.
Yeah,
it is me, and I won both mental battles against you. I mean, you brag about having.
Dirtbag.
You can't recognize his voice.
Dirtbag that I'm going to go after at my convenience, and he's going to pay for everything.
Listen,
at your convenience means never. It's never going to happen. You can't do shit.
Your threats are so empty, just like your head. It's so empty.
I'm going to get you.
It's so
and you
empty.
You can take it any way you want, pussy.
You go ahead and run your mouth as much as you want. Go ahead, because that's all it is words. It's words. And you know what? I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of waiting because you do nothing. You do nothing. You do absolutely nothing. No, I'm not going to watch because you know why? It's not worth it because I can't live that long. I can't live that long. I can't live that long to wait for you to do something.
You can't even tell me how I'm going to pay.
Yeah, right. I'm a pussy? I'm a pussy?
Come to New York.
You're a fucking pussy.
Come to New York.
No one's going to New York.
Why don't you come down to Florida here, you old fat fuck?
Even though I'm not really angry with Charlie because he's got a little bit more dignity in him, but you motherfucker.
Oh, so now you're gonna kiss my ass, right? You're gonna kiss my ass. I don't have a problem with Charlie. I don't have a problem with Charlie because he's got dignity. But you can go ahead and call my wife a fat bitch, or you can call my family homeless. You can go ahead and say anything. Listen, I live in a bigger fucking place than you do. Let's go ahead and put it that way. Let's put it that way. Because all I see you in is that ratty old fucking closet of yours with fucking 1980s equipment.
About me, motherfucker.
Oh, I know plenty about you. You fucking brag about your fucking shit all over on YouTube, and you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit. You got no dick. You got no dick. That's why you like it up the asses, because you don't have no dick. You're a transvestite.
Coward that hides behind Matt Covington.
I don't hide behind shit.
Has nothing to do with you.
I don't hide behind shit.
Between me and Matt.
I don't hide behind. Then take it up with Matt to stop fucking calling my show.
Hey, Joe, remember in that video where you tried looking scary with that face of yours?
Go fuck yourself, please, if you can. You probably take a lot of pleasure in that. Listen, go ahead and... Oh, you don't own shit.
Fuck you.
Play in a corner, Joe.
Yeah. You don't own me. Nobody owns me. Trust me. Mo may own me because Mo has that win against my Patriots. He owns me.
Faggot media, I own you, motherfucker.
Yeah, really?
Watch Arrogant Media on YouTube.
Really? Really? That's why you haven't done anything. That's why you haven't done anything. You've done nothing.
I'm a New Yorker. Fuck you.
You New Yorker. You know something? I know plenty of New Yorkers, and you give them all a bad name. You give all of them a bad name. You give all New Yorkers a bad name. You know what? He's probably still rambling.
Hey,
Okay,
Joe.
there you go.
Hey, Joe. Remember that face you tried doing in one of your last videos?
Yeah, that was
I thought it
great.
looked like it had some
I
like
don't wanna listen
realty
to a
for cum
retard
all
like you
over it.
That makes fun of every fucking thing
Listen,
I do.
I don't
because
want to
you're
talk to a
loser.
retard like
You're a
you. What the
punk.
fuck am I doing?
You're a pussy.
You're-
Fuck you, arrogant faggot.
I'm crazy, Joe. I don't like skateboarders.
I love to see you face to face, boy.
Oh, you love to see anybody face to face, so you can go ahead and take their load.
Fucking lesson
That's
you
what
won't
you want.
forget.
Hey, Joe, go shove a hockey stick up your ass and leave us alone.
All right,
You're
that's
64 years
not
old.
bad.
A child could beat you.
That's not bad.
Hey, everybody on YouTube, on my channel, these are all the losers. These are all the cocksuckers I talk about.
What people
Every
on
other
your
person
YouTube?
Than you fucking retard.
What people are you talking about? What people are you talking about, Joe? You got no fucking people watching your fucking shit. You got no people watching it.
I got
except
so many
for the people
watching my YouTube page. It's phenomenal.
Oh, right,
Phenomenal.
right.
And I
yeah.
think I had
It's phenomenal.
Peg.
It's phenomenal.
What, 3 people, asshole?
Yeah, right.
My show back on the air, motherfucker.
Your show ain't coming back on the air, please.
Hold on a second.
Your ratings are going to go down the toilet and
Yeah.
along with Ratso.
Yeah, whatever.
Because
Hey,
everybody wants
Fatso, shut up
Go
for
ahead.
a second so I can talk there, Joe.
No, he's not going to shut up. I put him on mute, though. Go ahead. What are you going to say?
If you want to,
I own him.
If you want a fucking show so damn bad, why don't you fucking shut up for 2 weeks, then contact me on Facebook and I'll get you started. Oh, wait, you don't have Facebook right now,
You think I'm
asshole.
going to trust a douchebag hillbilly like you?
You're trusting anybody else right now to come to your house.
Farm animals? You think I'm going to trust a douchebag like you? Fuck you.
Yeah, you will if you want a fucking radio station, motherfucker. I build them for a living, you asshole.
www.thecrazyjoeshow.com.
Yeah, go to crazyjoeshow.com.
Yeah.
Just crazyjoeshow.com. You don't need just crazyjoeshow.com.
Yeah, you even promote your website horrible.
Up and I'm on the air, and nobody's going to rat me out like you bunch of little cocksuckers. And arrogant media, I would love to say some more stuff to you, but I
Then
know
do
that
it.
I might get in trouble for it.
Oh,
but fuck
no.
you, man. I love to fucking
I'm listening right now.
One-on-one,
Do it, idiot.
Face to face, and I know you're going to cower and you're going to run in the other direction because you're a punk.
You're 64 fucking years old. A child could beat your ass.
Come on, man. Prove it.
My autistic 11-year-old can whip your ass, Joe.
I'm in New York.
My 6-year-old can whip your ass.
I'm in New York. I'm waiting for you.
All my 6-year-old has to do is
I'm not going to New York because, unlike you, I have responsibilities.
Yeah.
If I come to New York to whip your ass, Joe, it's going to be at fucking Madison Square Garden with the WWE support.
All right, guys, take your last shots at it because we're not doing this whole show like this.
No,
Take your
I
last
know
shots.
that. I'm going to go. I'm going to
Yeah.
beat you to it.
All right.
Douchebag.
Bye-bye, asshole.
Asshole.
813-699-5353. Anybody that's not anonymous.
Please
Who
call in.
the fuck was that person anyway?
Watch Arrogant Media on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot
Please
more.
tell me you recorded this, Dirk.
It's
Please tell me you recorded this.
Well, it's on.
Matthew.
It's on here anyway. And by the way, Dirk and Arrogant Media on YouTube, a lot more content than the thecrazyjoeshow.com. Just let you know. Just letting you know. Yeah. Anyway. Ooh. Ben is promoting out here. AEW's in Queens tonight. Maybe Crazy Joe will do a run-in.
Fuck, I'll beat his ass regardless. I don't need fucking 20 pounds of lube.
Can anybody see Joe in a wrestling match?
I'll kill him. I would fucking kill him.
No, he'd actually maybe do a pretty good promo on the mic. I don't know.
Well, did you? I know you. I hope you. Give me a second to get my fucking thoughts straight.
What are you doing?
Seriously, though, I need to get into AEW. I need to start watching that.
Oh yeah, you need to.
Well, yeah, they're basically taking all WWE superstars that have been let go and they're hiring them. So it's like,
don't they have Jake the Snake right now?
Yeah,
Jake the Snake's been there for 2 years already.
But isn't he like he's just like a manager and shit?
Yeah, he's a manager. I forgot what.
They're not gonna make him like wrestle, are they?
Don't care if he doesn't wrestle. That's just
Arn
fine.
Anderson wrestle.
Yeah, that's sad. I mean, are they really that desperate for wrestlers that they have to go ahead and hire these old fucking people? Like, watch they hire fucking Ric Flair, and they make him do it.
But it's because nostalgia sells, man.
Well, it's only to a point. If you're a startup company, which this has only been on for like a year.
No, they're in their third season already.
They really are?
Yeah.
But isn't this like their first season of actually doing Dynamite on TNT?
Nope.
Third season?
Going into the third season.
Oh, okay. But it's still a startup. I mean, they're still trying to go ahead and fill a roster with decent wrestlers.
Well, honestly, I'd rather watch Dynamite than I would NXT.
Well,
but right now, NXT is bringing up a bunch of guys from David Manders' organization. Two of them just popped on NXT last night.
Yeah, I heard about the Southern Fried Championship Wrestling stars going to AEW. I thought one of them actually went to NXT.
One went to NXT last week.
Yeah,
and
I bet you he regrets that decision.
But apparently, the one that went to AEW is Marcus Cross.
Oh, really? Well, see, the thing is, it's like AEW is a push because I haven't really... what I've known for AEW is they are a lot more, we're just going to wing it from the hip type style wrestling. They don't do a lot of good broadcasting. They actually had a match finish during commercial. Who does that? That is really poor production. I mean, I'm just saying, it's like they don't really time things out. They just wing it from the hip. Now, WWE being more scripted and more, read it from the script, and we're going to tell you what to say, and you're not going to have creative control and stuff like that. They're produced a whole lot better. They really are. Now, yes, if you could take WWE's production, put it with AEW's crazy ass ways and freedom of their character, then you have something. But until WWE gets out of their own shell of, well, we're gonna tell you what your character is going to be, you have no say. And AEW is like, well, we're just going to go ahead and run a 1 hour show and cut it off at 57 minutes, and hopefully we have 3 minutes to ramble on and improv. It's until they go ahead and get those two in check, one is not going to really overtake the other. AEW's taken over so far with ratings, but that's because they're the newer thing. CM Punk, Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole, they all got these new faces that are getting new characters. So it's like, ooh, what they doing? What are they doing? How long is that going to last, though? How long is that going to last?
Let me correct you. You said Dynamite's 1 hour show. It's not Dynamite. That's
Rampage. Rampage is 1. Dynamite's 2.
Yep. And they're thinking about bringing Dynamite to 3 hours.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I mean, I already think Raw for 3 hours is kind of a long show as it is. I kind of like, after hour 2, I'm thinking, okay, when's the main event? Oh, I got to wait another hour. So
I'm just glad it's doing better than Blackcraft Wrestling. That was a bomb.
Yeah. But anyway, that's going on. All right. We heard from douchebag Joe, homeless Joe. Let's get into a couple of things here. Check this out. Over in New Zealand, 2 men were caught at the border with a trunk full of KFC and $100,000 in cash.
Sweet.
So you know what that means? They had $100,001 worth of food and cash.
That's a good life.
It's not bad. 2 men were caught red-handed breaking strict COVID-19 lockdown restrictions by attempting to enter a New Zealand border with a trunk full of KFC and $100,000. The alleged gang associates were arrested at the Auckland border after police noticed a suspicious vehicle making a U-turn and attempt to evade police. Auckland is currently under a level 4 lockdown prohibiting restaurants from opening and requires residents to stay at home unless for essential services. Wow. Can you imagine being in that type of police state?
So are we talking about a gang is selling KFC?
If that's the case, they need to up their game. Police were eventually able to...
I don't think they need to up their game. Homie had $100K.
$100K for KFC, but it's like, what are you going to do? Your product is KFC.
It's going to
That's
sell
good.
out in a couple days, man. It'll be
I'd
fine.
buy that for $1.
Seriously.
Right. And how are you going to get unless they have $100,000 worth of chicken tenders and mashed potato and gravy? Because I'll tell you one thing. The mashed potato and gravy, I'd pay like $100 for that.
Would you really?
I would. I mean, the mashed potato and gravy is good.
I got to make
The Popeyes mashed potato and gravy beats it.
Popeyes is $500. KFC is $100.
My man!
I love that. Oh, my wife can't get enough of it, and she has acid reflux. She has to take She has to take a Pepto pill before eating any type of mashed potato and gravy from Popeyes. It's that good. It really is.
My wife makes.
I'd pay $1,000 right now for KFC because I'm craving it.
No, well, see, okay, so you're the type of person they could go after and screw. The police searched the vehicle and they found the KFC $100,000 in cash and empty ounce bags. Wonder what they're doing with the ounce bags. The KFC haul included at least 3 buckets of chicken, a large amount of fries, 10 containers of coleslaw, and other menu items, according to pictures. The 2 men who are 23 and 30 who are cited to appear in court at a later date for breaking the lockdown orders, not for stealing KFC, or maybe they didn't steal it. Maybe they actually bought it. Maybe they actually didn't say anything.
Because they were out.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
You know what's going to happen is we're going to have a new gore video out in the near future with DJ Loud after an altercation with the KFC cartels.
Yeah. See, we could send Mo in there. Mo's got the get up to go ahead and kind of like sneak in there, get some KFC, sneak on out without being noticed. He's like a ninja.
In New Zealand?
Yeah, New Zealand.
How could I not stand out in New Zealand?
Well, I'm just saying, you're a master of disguises.
My Nordic ass wouldn't be able to do it.
I guess I passed for one. I don't know.
Yeah, you could do it.
I got a beard, long hair, kind of burly. That might pass.
Yeah, you got a little Australian thing going on.
As long as I don't say anything.
Yeah, don't say anything.
I can't do the Australian accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But just get the KFC and get on there.
I mean, I would rather just buy some.
Yeah.
I'm not going to steal it. I'll just buy it. Yeah, and I'll bring it to KFC. Would you like some mashed potatoes and gravy?
Yes, I would.
I know it.
You need to get some mashed potatoes and gravy.
And some biscuits?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of their biscuits.
Right?
I'm not. I mean,
all their biscuits.
I'm sorry, but any place that sells biscuits, I'm not a biscuit guy.
No?
I'm
even
not a
Popeye's biscuits?
You haven't had a good biscuit?
Even Popeye's biscuits.
What about Red Lobster biscuits?
Those are good.
Those are the shit.
Those are good in moderation.
Yeah.
I can't make a meal out of them. Believe me, I could eat maybe 1 or 2 of them, maybe 3, and it's like, okay, I'm done with that. Give me some lobster.
There you go.
I'm okay with eating a couple of them, but the Cheddar Bay biscuits, I'll give them their props, but I just don't see a lot. I can't see eating a lot of them.
Right.
Like Popeye's mashed potatoes and gravy. Give me like 3 full adult-sized things. They're gone. I mean, that's probably my fat ass, but I'm just saying, it's like they're gone. 3 adult-sized servings.
Shit.
And the chicken is pretty. The chicken is pretty good too. I love the chicken sandwich, the Popeye's chicken sandwich. I've had that.
Never had that.
What?
It melts in your mouth.
What?
I eat their spicy chicken pieces and tenders.
Why haven't you tried the sandwich?
Because I have a go-to.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Well, no. I'm not saying to break it. I'm just saying think outside the bun. I mean, that's Taco Bell.
I need my food spicy.
They have a spicy sandwich.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
They have the regular and the spicy.
He says,
"You twisted my arm, Charles."
You gotta go get it, man. Loud. Have you had their chicken sandwich?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't like me.
Well, I didn't say if it liked you. I don't care what comes out of you. I care how do you like it going in.
The salsa that I eat that has Reaper peppers in it doesn't like me, but I don't give a shit. I like it.
No, you do give a shit. That's the thing. Probably wet shits too.
Yeah.
Listen, I like some of the things from Taco Bell, but yeah, they don't agree with me after a couple hours. But that's okay. I like the taste. What?
I love Taco Bell.
Taco Bell's good.
But you know what? I went to this hole-in-the-wall joint in Lehigh the other day, and I'll tell you what, it was so good that I'm going to take my wife there on a date night. They had both Mexican cuisine and Cuban cuisine, and the whole atmosphere was great, and it cost the same as Taco Bell.
You ever been to a taco truck before?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many
it's just,
in Fort Myers and Cape. Oh,
we've got one near where I live, and it's just absolute bliss. There's street corn.
Yeah, if you have something like that, that's the go-to. Like, none of the Taco Bells or any of this crap. All them lunchbox people, man, they do that passionately and do everything, and it gives it to you at a fair price. And, I mean, it's awesome.
They have a thing in Tampa called the Taco Bus, and that thing has been a long-standing tradition up there in Tampa.
My buddy Mark commented saying, "You don't buy Taco Bell, you rent it."
Pork nachos. You don't buy them, you only rent them.
Pulled pork, something I can never have again. Not for a while, at least. My doctor said I got to lay off the pork. I got to lay off.
No.
Yeah, my liver is kind of a fatty liver, so I got to lay that off. I got to hydrate, and red meat I got to watch. So it's like, and no more alcohol for a while. So that kind of sucks.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
No drinking?
No. Not until my liver and kidney go down.
Like, you can't even have like a glass of red wine or something?
I wouldn't want a red wine.
If
I want to have a beer, I think it'd be like going against doctor's orders, and I'd be playing with my life or something like that. Maybe not my life, but I'm just saying.
It's not worth it.
No.
Fine, I'll have 2 beers for you on Friday.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Make sure I hit my vape pen on the way out.
Yeah. And a quick announcement, since I'm not going to have Loud, Dirk's not going to be here, and I don't want to deal with the bullshit. I'm probably just going to take Friday off. I'm just going to go ahead and let everybody know. Friday, probably no show. We'll probably do like a best of. So just let everybody know. And probably won't be anything with Crazy Joe, even though it's kind of hard to find nowadays.
Hello,
Bastion
honey.
wants to call in all the time. Nicole says, "Hey, guys." Hi there, honey. Let's see. Actually, let's get some of these comments here. I kind of like this. JP with a lot more context. I agree. Ben says, AEW, is that great? I never could understand. Is that greater than or less than? I think it's greater than.
Looks like greater than.
Greater than. Okay. Greater than
AEW is greater than WWE.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. JP, DJ Loud, who's your favorite wrestler?
Do I have to limit it to 1? I have 5.
Well, give us your 5, and I'll go ahead and pick one for you.
Undertaker, Triple H, CM Punk. That's 3. The Hardy Boys. That's 4. 5.
That's 4 and 5, actually.
Hardy Boys is a unit. Counts as one.
Oh, it does? Oh, okay. So what's your other tag? Or what's your other wrestler? So far, I hear Undertaker is like being the greatest.
AJ Styles.
Yeah, I see Undertaker. Undertaker's just...
Triple H could get that, too.
Triple H can get that, but the problem is Triple H had a management role. He always was like head of creative, head of writing, and he always had like a lead role in how his character was created.
So he was smarter than The Undertaker.
Right, but how did he...
Did you hear about Triple H? He just had heart surgery.
Yeah, I know. Well, hey, listen, he's not wrestling anymore. Yeah, the job is getting to him. Maybe he can't fulfill... Maybe that's why...
I feel terrible that I can't really comment on it because I don't follow wrestling. But like Triple H, he really he helped me rebel. Like I was 12-13 was for Degeneration X, and HBK was my favorite wrestler at the time.
Yes,
and I mean, just that whole thing was just so amazing. And then on the other side of it, for WCW was NWO, so I got to see Hulk and all that kind of jazz, and it was just. There was just all this craziness, and that was when like I was really into it, and like the Steve Austin days, and The Rock, and Mankind, and I mean like it really gave me some memories. I was watching the show where Owen Hart fell from the rafters, and it went black. I was at my grandmother's house watching.
I was going to ask you, did they show the fall?
No, he starts coming down, like you see him in the rafters, and he's grabbing the thing, and he starts to slide down, and all of a sudden you see that he just lets go, or something comes, he just starts falling, and then it just cuts to black.
Ouch.
And I was sitting there watching, and I was like, what the hell? What just happened? What just happened?
Right.
And, I mean, I was so young that I didn't even realize, and my mother let me stay awake to watch the Bret Hart HBK Iron Man match. or whatever that match was, that pay-per-view. She paid for the pay-per-view. She let me watch it. So that's when I was into wrestling. I mean, a lot of good times, a lot of good memories.
My grandmother did that for me when she was alive.
So this is when I actually first got into wrestling. My very first was a pay-per-view. It was called Backlash, and it was when The Rock beat Triple H and the corporation when Stone Cold came out, beat the hell out of everybody and left. And he won the WWF title. That was my first ever wrestling experience. And it was over
What year was that Backlash?
I don't know, like 90, 98, 99, something like that. Yeah. The Rock had a match with Triple H. The Dak was stepping against him. This is when Linda McMahon had a voice. So it's like Shane, Vince, Triple H, Stephanie with her boobs going up against The Rock, and Linda says Stone Cold's going to be in the corner. And that's where he dropped the big iron thing on DX Express. It was great. I mean, listen, that type of stuff with the Attitude Era, they need to bring back.
They're thinking about it.
And I'm not... Well, they've been thinking about it way too long. They need to do it.
It's too dramatic now.
No, it's not too dramatic. They can spice it up. Listen, don't bring the girls back to the Jello wrestling and mud wrestling days. Don't do that, because they're good.
Yeah,
Nobody wants to see that, or if you're an old school wrestling fan, you don't want to see the women. But I'm sorry, they're good. They're good enough to main event WrestleMania. They're good, and I don't care who you talk to. That WrestleMania main event between Bianca and Sasha, that was the shit.
I'll take a cat fight.
It's always a good cat fight, but I'm just telling you, they got moves. They really do. They got some good moves. All right. Dirk Don from Arrogant Media, DJ Loud. We got Mo in studio. Welcome him back for one night only. Another one night stand for Mo. He's going to ask me to pay double this time. I know he is.
Oh, yeah.
But it's okay. We'll figure it out. We're going to take a break. Coming on back, we're going to talk a little COVID. We're going to talk about the booster shot that's going on with J&J and Pfizer. We're going to talk about Apple theft being a crime. What the hell? Really? And somebody trying to do a good deed gets a deed done to him, and it's not the one. It was a dirty deed. And an abortion bill going to Florida, kind of like it was in Texas. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more. Your call to welcome at 813-699-5353. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this. Stay tuned.
Off to grab a beer. We'll be right back after this.
Propaganda. Imprison those who speak their mind. Manufacture propaganda. We won't dare believe in your lies.
said some things I shouldn't have said to him. It's like, I don't want to talk to you. If you're going to act this way, I don't want to hear you, blah, blah, blah. Decided to go in there and apologize. And obviously, I missed the whole bit and everything. And here's my song. It's like, wait, do I have another song playing? Oh, shit, this is the song. I got to go ahead and do the intro and get back on live. So, anyway, 813-699-5353. Yeah. Let's see here. Let me get the cameras right here because we have to be big. Once again, we got Mo in the studio. She's right there to my bottom right. To the yeah, he's the one with the big smile with the bandana. Trust me, he's got a lot of hair. Somebody who doesn't have a lot of hair, that is DJ Loud. He's the top right over there with the headphones. He is not wearing the Taliban bandana. But the person down there at the bottom smoking the stogie wearing the old man hat, that is Captain Papa Dirk Don from Arrogant Media on YouTube. Dirk, plug away, baby. Plug away.
MILFs. MILFs are the promised land, and they're the main target audience of Arrogant Media. And I make content that is not for them. I do videos talking about gaming, music, sometimes movies. I do the Plastered Paladins every other Thursday night. Come join us there for a hangout. And also on Matt Connerton Unleashed on WMNH Radio, I do a weekly album review. This week we did Slipknot's Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses. So check out what I do on Arrogant Media on YouTube and Facebook.com/Arrogant Media.
All right, there you go.
Cool.
There's your plug, and I want to say thank you. All right, enough of that. All right, let's get into one of our topics here, talking about one bill that's being looked into in Florida down here. That is very similar to what happened in Texas. A new fetal heartbeat abortion bill was filed in the Florida House of Representatives on Wednesday. It's very similar to the new Texas law. The bill, filed by Republican Representative Webster Barnaby. Barnaby. Hello, I am Barnaby. I am filing a fetal heartbeat bill that will pass the... Anyway, it requires physicians to test for a fetal heartbeat and prohibits them from performing or inducing an abortion if one is detected. Similar to the Texas law, this bill provides for civil penalties with damages in the amount of at least $10,000 for each abortion that the defendant performed or induced, and for each abortion the defendant aided or abetted. Lawsuits could be filed up to 6 years after the abortion is performed. So, Mo wanted to go ahead and talk about this real quickly. Mo, this is actually sounds like a really good bill for people who are not very keen on abortions. It basically says that you can't do one if there's a heartbeat. What do you think of that?
Well, I mean, like I work for a living, and I'm always told that it's a man's world, and I really don't think so, because, and especially in this aspect, because I have 3 kids. I have a daughter; she just turned 15 years old, that I don't see very much of, and I have a son who's 6, and I have a daughter who's 2. 2 of the 3. I never even thought of the idea that my child would be aborted, but the suggestion was given to me by their mothers. And like when I found out I was having my first daughter, I was so excited. I stepped right outside and like, I was like, I'm going to be a dad. I had no idea what that meant. And
wait, you had no idea what you're going to be a dad meant?
Yeah, I had no idea. That's why I was so excited.
Let me tell you what it means. Because apparently you have no idea what it means. It means that you're going to get most of your paycheck is going to be deducted, and it's going to go to the mom.
100%.
Yeah, that's what being a dad is.
So get this. So anyway, I step out. I call my mother. I let her know. My mother didn't react the way I thought she would. She was kind of upset. So I got back in the room with her mom, and I told my mom, and she's like, well, don't tell anybody else because I don't know if I'm keeping it.
What?
And I was like,
excuse me.
What?
Wasn't I 50% of this baby making?
There when it happened.
Yeah, I was saying. I was there.
Do you even care how I feel about it? Kind of.
I put my coins in the soda machine.
That's what I'm saying. So, and then for the other one, it was. You know, they didn't think we were ready. She didn't think we were ready to have one, and we can just abort this one, and we'll try again later. And I respected that it was her body. I hated that I didn't really have a say. And I told her, I said, you know, if you need to do what you need to do, then go do it.
Right.
But I can't be a part of it. And there won't be no next time because I can't be with you. That's it.
So let me ask you this. So did you make that decision before she made the decision to keep or get rid of the baby?
We planned the baby.
You planned the baby, okay.
And then a few months into it, she was having second thoughts. And I understood why she had her thoughts and things like that. Like I justify her means or whatever, however she came to this, that she wanted to not do it, but I couldn't be a part of it.
It sounded like a very difficult conversation to have.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very, and I gave her the money for it, and I told her, you know, just let me know what you decide, and I'm going to go sleep at my mom's house. And,
right.
You know, long story short, she didn't have it, so yay! And, you know, I got my kids, but it really makes you feel powerless to it, and it sucks from my point of view. Like, I understand that it's her body, her choice. I get that, but there has to be some kind of significance to it. It's not fair. It's just not.
Well, so the thing being is now this bill still gives her the choice, but it's now a limited time. Like, if you don't do this in a time frame that is before the heartbeat, apparently you're stuck with this kid until it goes to term.
Pretty sure the heartbeat starts like at 2 months, so then like at 8 weeks or 10 weeks.
I think it's a lot sooner than that.
Exactly.
I think like 8 days maybe.
So then there's no choice there because you don't even find out if you're pregnant till like it's been a month.
Well, the thing is this, and guys, jump in loud. Dirk, you jump in as well.
Yeah, I plan to. I'm just giving you guys your time for that first.
The thing is this, unless you're raped, and if you're raped, I would automatically, I know your mind's not going to be in the right place, believe me, I've never been raped, I would love to be raped, so somebody rape me. I was just saying, but I'm just saying, for a female to get raped, obviously she doesn't want it. Guy, I can't imagine somebody, you know, unless you're raped, you basically always have that option of, well, did he come in me? Did the condom break? Or even if that's not the case, it's like, hey, plan B. There's the plan B pill. Guys, do you feel... first off, number one, how do you feel about abortion overall? If you want to give us your honest opinion. If not, plead the fifth. Be like Brian Laundrie and plead the fifth.
I am... I don't know what term to use for it, pro-abortion. I think that abortion is even if you find it to be an evil, it's still a necessary evil. And I also think that people who are against abortion have the shittiest arguments about abortion as well. The whole thing about the heartbeat is a combination of being very arbitrary, but also an argument from emotions. And you can't use an argument from emotions when it comes to this kind of thing.
Okay. Loud, what do you think? What's your thoughts on the whole scenario?
It's a woman's choice. She wants to keep it after being raped. That's her choice. But if she also wants to get rid of it, that's her choice too.
What about overall, though, raped or not? I mean, like, you're just banging your boyfriend. You don't like the feel of rubber, and hopefully he pulls out in time, and all of a sudden, oops, I'm puking, and I'm pregnant.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie do. I'll put my coins in the soda machine. I guess I got to step up and be a fucking dad.
Oh, I got a Sierra Mist.
That's great.
My God,
that's great. I mean,
isn't Sierra Mist like the kid with autism from the soda family? Isn't that what that is?
It's the baby.
It is pretty disgusting. I don't like Sierra Mist. I like cranberry Sierra Mist, but I wanted to comment on what Don said, Mr. Don, about there being necessary evil. I 100% agree with you. That's why every time I was faced with the situation, I didn't have to be happy about it, but I gave her the respect that it was her choice.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it is her choice. It's her body. And second thoughts, whether it's, can I care for this child or am I ready for this or am I going to be a good parent or I'm just going to fuck this kid up? Those are considerations. So, I mean, like, for a woman to abort a baby is not, it's different. Like, it's not real for the man until the baby's out. Like, it starts there. So to sever that connection, I mean, it takes heavy thought. It's not something that they would just decide.
Yeah.
It's a very complex issue.
We do need a woman's take on this. Melanie says, I'd feel like I should call on this topic, but I won't.
Why not?
Well, I listen, we're respecting women's choice. Maybe it's an uncomfortable topic for her, so we want to do that. John, of course, being a guy, says, I feel a guy should have a say in this.
I agree. I want to have a woman call into the show.
Because
any woman except
female,
Crazy Joe.
We need a female perspective, and I agree. Any woman that's not named Joe, I think we should call in. If you have a say on this, we would like to have you. We'd like to have you share it. 813-699-5353. So it's and again, please, if you want to disagree with us, by all means, we're guys. So we have no idea what goes on. I mean, my belly looks like it's like 18 months pregnant, but I'm not carrying anything in there except like just a lot of fat and Taco Bell.
Oh, I mean,
but it's just,
This is a great thing. When my wife was pregnant with Emma, she was like 6 months, maybe 7 months pregnant. And she told me that there's this thing that they can do where they'll mimic the pains of labor. So that a man can understand what it feels like to have contractions and that kind of thing, and I should do it for as long as however long she had to deal with it, so that I understood. And I told her, but that's not the same thing. And she's like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "You're going through this torment and pain."
And you're going to go through this
but you've been feeling this thing living inside of you for however long, and at the end of it, you get to hold her or him.
But
where I get to peel some shit off my stomach.
But the torment and pain is you have to for the next 9 months, you have to be at her beck and call every day. Isn't that torment enough? We got a call though. So 641 area code. Hello, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Mel.
Hey Mel, glad you can call in. Go ahead, give us your take, please.
Okay, so me personally, as a person, I am against abortion.
Okay.
As my own moral standpoint. However, for a social standpoint, I do agree that it is the woman's choice. In order, if they don't want to have it, they should have that ability to make that decision for themselves. For whatever reason it is, it doesn't matter what it is.
100%.
So do you think, though, that if there is a heartbeat that's floating inside, do you call that person a murderer, or do you just say that's a choice? It's not born.
No, medically speaking, it is not life until they can fully sustain themselves outside.
Okay. All right. So, listen, we appreciate your honesty. We appreciate your take on it, because, again, we're men. We have no idea what the fuck we're talking about. The women is always right. I always tell my wife, yes, dear, you're right, I'm wrong, and, that's how it is. But all joking aside, this is a serious matter. I think only a woman can really answer. So
exactly. Charles says, yes, dear, my relationships fail.
I tell my wife she's always right.
And I can completely agree with the aspect of men have absolutely zero say or zero power when it comes to this decision, which unfortunately.
But this is where I'll just say something. For a man to have a say, it doesn't mean he has any power. At the end of it, it is the woman's decision.
Right.
But for the man to not have a say, to not be a part of the conversation, is very isolating, and the feelings should be considered. Now, if it was a one-time thing, something like that, no. But I'm talking about like in a relationship.
Yeah.
Like, you're in a relationship. Right. I should be able to talk about how I feel about what you're deciding.
Yeah. Melanie, what would you say about that? Like, you're in a relationship with a guy, and we're talking about a serious relationship, maybe even close to marriage. and you get knocked up, you have this discussion, do you at least take his feelings into consideration, or are you just like, this is me, my body, and no matter what you say, no matter how much you want to support or cater to my needs, this is still what I need to do?
Ultimately, it is a matter of, especially if it is in a situation of you are a couple, there needs to be a discussion.
Okay.
Absolutely. 100% there needs to be a discussion. And women need to listen to the feelings of men when it comes to this, regardless of which way they feel, whether it's, I want you to have an abortion or I don't want you to have an abortion. You need to take into account those feelings. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to make the decision that they want you to make.
100%.
But it needs to be a discussion.
Very good. I agree. The thing that I fear is that some women, and then again, maybe I take this a little bit for granted. If I was with somebody, I would feel I know them to the point where maybe they won't make a decision and rush it on just their own being, and maybe we can make this work, because this is something that would be family to us if it goes full term. And I hate to be the person that looks at the glass half full or half empty, but it does have to last the full term, and that's going to be a long 8-9 months, and the guy has to be fully committed to this. And I think at some point in time, maybe it's like, okay, this is going to be the best thing for us, but we need to get married, or some type of consultation, which I'd be like, yes, whatever you want, let's do this.
I wonder 100% have a solution for this, and what it boils down to. When it comes down to the fact that it is the woman's choice what she wants to do with her body, whether she wants to have an abortion or not. If it's the case of she decides that she doesn't want to have an abortion and she wants to have the kid, and the guy doesn't want to have anything to do with it, and she continues to pursue having the baby,
right,
then he shouldn't be responsible for it, because that's not his choice.
So you're saying, okay.
And then on the vice versa, if he wants the baby, maybe carry it to full term. If she doesn't want it, then she relinquishes all rights to the baby, and he raises it.
See, okay, the second part, and this is me thinking on both sides, the second part thinks that woman's doing all the work and then just releasing it. Like, your body is being ripped to shreds inside for this baby.
Yes, I know.
Now, granted, I'm sure it's repairable, or maybe never. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just saying, you're doing all the work, and the guy gets the gift. Really? I mean, he may look at it as a gift, but I'm just.
Well, if she doesn't want it.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? I've heard a lot of people say, I don't want this baby, I'm going to give it up for adoption, and all of a sudden, these things called feelings,
it didn't work
grow.
It didn't work out that way for one of mine.
I'm just saying.
Very thankful and that she did it, and just like Melanie just said, I don't have her on child support.
All right.
I don't need. She doesn't want to deal with it or whatnot.
And that's a mature thing to do.
She's still a small part of his life. He still spends a weekend every other week with her, and she calls when she can to say goodnight and all that kind of stuff. So I agree with Melanie. There has to be some kind of respect there.
Yeah. No. Listen. I get it.
The point is everybody's feeling is valid on the situation, especially when it comes to a relationship. Both individuals' feelings are valid.
Yeah, I think if it's like a one night stand, or if it's some type of fling, maybe you guys just met at a bar and all of a sudden you're banging a week later, and it's like you're starting to get feelings. All of a sudden, I'm pregnant. Escape! Get out of here.
Well, if it's a situation, if it's a one night stand, it's so easy for a woman to just not tell them that you're pregnant and just get it over with if you want to have an abortion.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
And they wouldn't be none the wiser.
Right. Right. Well, Melanie, thank you very much for calling in and giving us your take. We really appreciate it. We definitely wanted a women's take on this one.
Oh, no problem.
All right. Take care. All right. that opens up a line, 813-699-5353. Speaking of women's takes, we have Alyssa joining us now in the right on time here in the second hour.
I was going to say, do I count for nothing?
No, you do count, but you weren't here. So with the discussion we're talking about is abortion, which I know how you feel about it already. But also, the whole thing with abortion is like Florida is introducing a law now. They're introducing a law now where if there's a heartbeat in the fetus during while you're carrying it, you can't have an abortion. So anybody that is pro-abortion, we're trying to hear on that. I know you basically said hell with abortion altogether. You have one in there, it's done. So I definitely get that. Hang on one second, I gotta get somebody off the line. What do you want, Joe?
Nothing.
What do you want?
I blocked you all, and I'm so happy about it. And I didn't think you were still on the air. I thought you went 10-7.
Okay. Anyway, so anyway, so yeah, what they're talking about basically is they're trying to institute this law that Texas already passed that as soon as there's a heartbeat in the fetus that you cannot have an abortion. So I'm thinking a lot of people that feel that way are, this would make them happy, I would think. That way there's still a window of opportunity to get out of it. But how do you feel about it, though?
Well, I mean, as you said, that I don't feel that it's right at all. But, I mean, that's...
So even with the law, you don't see like, okay, now the women may have a choice, but it's a limited window, and it's maybe better because there's no... No? It's still the same way? Listen, I respect the way you feel. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, I feel the same way.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
well, listen, we respect you, Mo. If you're carrying a baby and it has a heartbeat, we don't want you to get rid of it.
I hear that they're making it possible for men to carry babies.
Well, if that comes, that's it. I'm off of myself if that's the case. There's no way I'm getting pregnant.
There's some kind of study in Europe that they're actually doing.
So, Joe, if you're pregnant,
they thought of it many, many years ago. It was Junior.
Joe, if you're pregnant, would you keep the baby?
Movie.
Love that movie. So many quotes.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants to get that bastard pregnant?
I don't know. Joe, if you got pregnant, would you keep the baby?
Can you give me a reason why I should apologize to your wife?
Because you were disrespectful during my show.
I mean, you were just disrespectful.
What would you do if I did?
It doesn't even matter.
Well, I don't know. I think at this point in time, the time and opportunity is past.
Exactly.
All right. Okay.
All right.
That's cool.
Okay. Thank you.
I have an idea.
What?
Here's the idea, okay? I'm going to apologize for Crazy Joe to Alyssa. All right? I'm going to apologize on behalf of Crazy Joe.
Why? Why would you do that, Dirk?
Why? Because I want to bear this cross, all right? Alyssa, do you hear me here?
Yes, friend? I hear you.
My very close friend for years and years. I'm sorry. I am deeply sorry. What Crazy Joe did was terrible, and he should not tell you to do things like the laundry. I
think she told. I think he told it to Jenny.
I hope you find in your heart to forgive me. You don't have to forgive him, but me though.
Oh well, I didn't have any beef with you, so that's.
I see your wife than Jenny any day.
Do you forgive Dirk for treating you the way that he did?
Well, Dirk did never do anything to me.
Well, he said he did. So I'm assuming he's guilty.
Well, no, he's apologizing for what Joe did, and I
look. I understand. We have history ever since we first hung out in grade school, and like I asked to borrow lunch money from you, and I never paid it back. We've had our differences, but we have to bury this hatchet. Okay.
Did you guys have an affair, or did you guys go out with one another during high school? Is that what happened? Did she abort? Did she abort your baby while she was in high school?
Don't bring this up. Don't bring this up.
All right. I apologize. I won't bring it up.
Just opened up a wound.
Puffing us.
I was gonna pay my child support, but then I got high.
All right, Joe. Take care.
Right on.
Right. All right.
Right on.
Right on target. We actually had somebody calling in. I think it was one of the the Connaughton family. I think it may have been Jenny, but yeah, he called in on anonymous, so I couldn't merge you in. Anyway, 813-699-5353. All right, let's bury that hatchet in regards to the abortion thing. Let's go to something a little bit more fun and friendly. Like, how about Boston students taking a field trip in a bus with stripper poles due to driver shortages?
Hell yeah!
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean,
get them ready for their adult life.
I mean, come on now.
Yes! Yes! Oh,
what kind of Boston students are we talking about? University?
I don't know. If it was high school, I think I'd be so jealous right now.
The strippers weren't there.
No, the strippers weren't there. Actually, they might be on the phone. Hello, you're on the air.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the kids can...
Okay, I just called in to hearing somebody nutting. What just happened?
I nutted.
Don't ask.
Stop
I tried doing it off of camera.
Yeah.
Don't ask.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Christian, is that you?
Anyways, it's
What's up?
Christian. It's Christian. I'm a little late to the party.
No, it's okay. It's okay to be late.
After what I just saw, yeah, it is.
Yeah. What did you see?
Oh, he just recorded his whole phone call with you and just threw it up on YouTube.
Oh, did he? Cool.
Christian, how do you feel about how I apologize to Alyssa on behalf of Crazy Joe?
Yeah, right. See, well, I don't understand.
Anyway, guys.
I don't understand that. It's like, why would you record my phone call, put it up on YouTube? It's so stupid.
Yo, there's benefits to this. We finally get to see what he looks like when he calls in.
We've always seen what he looks like.
Yeah, we already know what he looks like. What are you talking about?
No, when his facial expressions when he calls into a show and he's yelling.
Christian,
with a cum on his face?
Wait. First off, Christian, have you not? You just tuned into the show, right?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Tune in about like 15 seconds.
Okay.
Because I'm not sure if he's been made aware of this. He probably has already. But this is what we're talking about. And I mean, it's pretty nasty.
I was listening a little bit.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty. But I'm just saying that's what we're dealing with, and that's the type of face he probably has when he's calling in.
Yeah, it's pretty real too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah.
Nastodio.
Are we talking about the photo?
The photo, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you know that's not mayonnaise, right?
Photo. Oh, I know that's not mayonnaise.
Okay, anyway.
That's my cum all over his face.
Oh, all right. Listen, this is a family show.
Sorry.
This is a family show. We're on FM.
Sure.
You can't fucking talk like that.
All right, but hear me out. Let's cut to the chase here. The roast of Crazy Joe.
Yes.
We should all get to do together and do this if you guys are down.
I agree.
I am more than 1,000% willing to do this and organize this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Sweet.
Any details, or is this just an idea right now?
It's an idea right now. I want to get everybody on board with doing it.
Okay.
And then figure out how we're going to do it.
Okay.
I just want to plant the seed, you know?
We'll plant the seed. We'll make it grow, and I'll make sure I urinate on the tree when it grows.
Can you urinate on Joe's face while you're at it? No, just kidding.
Yeah, that too. Or I'll defecate on his face.
Well, I'm about to do quite a few things at his face, but we won't talk about that.
How about we talk about something else?
Yeah, good idea. All right, all right, roast the Crazy Joe. Just get back with me with the details.
Okay.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, DJ Reckless in the house. Thank you very much for calling in. 813-699-5353. So I'm trying to read on what's going on out here. So it looks like this was high school. This is a high school.
The bus, the stripper poles. We're back.
The stripper poles.
We're back to the bus with the stripper poles.
Yeah.
Did the high school students dance on the pole?
Oh, they probably did. I'm sure it was.
You know that they were.
Oh my God! There's no way they wouldn't be.
Yes.
At least the boys were.
Can you now listen? The only thing that just makes this all sick and twisted is, can you imagine the cheerleaders dressed up in cheerleader outfits dancing on the stripper poles?
I can't.
Yeah, that's just that.
I'm pretty sure, like Mo said, it's the guys that were messing around with the stripper poles.
Yeah, probably.
the girls probably didn't.
They probably giggled about it.
Yeah. They laughed at the guys while they did it.
Ratchet chick that
maybe one.
Oh my God,
that's just terrible. I have a daughter. Please, Emma, don't ever do that.
Because of a driver shortage, these students got to take a trip on the party bus.
Did you hear
Unreal.
about in Illinois, they were having Uber drivers take kids to school?
Yeah.
Can you imagine putting your child in a stranger's car to freaking go to school? Are you serious? I don't trust that.
How about this? Well, this one's a little bit more, down to earth. One school district in Baltimore made headlines for offering a $250 incentive for parents to drive their kids to school.
What do you mean a $250 incentive?
I'm going to give you 250 single builds.
Mom and Dad work.
No.
Mom and Dad cannot get the kids to school.
I mean, if they pay me $250 a day, I'll stop working. That's not bad.
I don't know about. Yeah,
that's $1,250 a freaking week. That's not bad.
Well, wait a second. So wait let me see. $250 a day.
Stop working.
If a regular 8-hour day, I got to do the math on this one here. So 250 divided into 3. No. So calculator.
I'll go in later.
$250 divided in 8 hours. Oh, that's $31.25. Shit, yeah, I'm stopping work.
That's what I'm saying.
You give me that $250. I don't care. Take taxes out too, by the way.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, 200. But it's not $250 a day. I'm sure it's like $250, like a school year. A school year.
School year.
Yeah.
That's probably what they pay the drivers. That's why there's a shortage.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But yeah, so let's throw this around the table here. Dirk, you have kids that go to school. You find them on a stripper bus going to a field trip. How do you feel?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't care. Being a kid in high school, I wanted to get myself to school, whether it was a bike or car or whatever.
Right.
I hated relying on relatives to take me to school. It sucked. Like I had the risk of being late all the fucking time.
Oh, that sucks.
That sucks, man. Yeah, it really did. DJ Loud, of course, this probably goes on to your, wildest fantasy dream. How would you feel about number one, you being a high school student, being on a stripper bus, and number two, having kids and them being on the stripper bus? Yes, to think about that. Either that or he's jerking off. One of the two.
Son, did you get to see any tits?
That would be the first question.
Oh my God. So who's sliding down your pole?
I would be tickled pink to be able to be on that bus. But knowing that my son could be on that bus, I'd be furious.
Yeah. So you don't think...
It's also a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah.
You know there are going to be some kids that are going to take it too far and do something about the poll.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of too.
We can see it now going to be on social media.
You know what? Let's take this over to Mo. Now, Mo, you said you had a 15-year-old daughter. What if she was on that stripper bus?
He doesn't have a 15-year-old daughter.
I do.
Oh, okay.
I just want to talk about her.
Okay. I thought you were talking
about I would just hope that she had enough sense not to jump on a pole. I mean, if that's what they needed to do to get them to school, it is what it is. But I hope that she has enough sense to represent the family correctly.
Now, the only thing I'm hoping for is this is not like a job fair type deal. Just saying.
Oh God.
Just saying. Are they holding tryouts for when they do turn 18 if they are not 18 already? This is being done by Emerald City. Go ahead and looks like you made the cut. You go down there tomorrow morning. We'll get you a job.
Get out of here! I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad at her. Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing this?
My thought is,
I got a scholarship at Emerald City when I graduate. Daddy, could you be happy for me?
I'm coming to see you, Helen.
I asked a few 100 degrees.
Yeah, right.
My whole thought is, I really hope that bus was sanitized beforehand.
Oh, seriously. God.
Hey,
all right, Mo, let's be realistic here. You're a 15-year-old girl, and you go to the bus. What happens?
You get hit on
He's
constantly.
never been a 15-year-old girl. How would he know that?
Do not assume what his 15-year-old age was like. Okay.
Well, He has reason.
Yeah.
It's the times we're in. But, no, I've never been a 15-year-old girl, but I was a 15-year-old boy hitting on 15-year-old girls.
Hey, Mo, make sure you're on the microphone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was a 15-year-old boy hitting on 15-year-old girls. I just hope that I'm able to teach my daughter to be smart, and I hope that she trusts me enough to talk to me about those kind of things.
That's right.
And it's just the circle of life and just how it happens, and I'm not ready for this conversation yet. But, just like everything else that I wasn't ready for, I'll figure it out.
Listen, it's not Tampa or Ybor City. I don't think there's going to be stripper buses taking kids to field trips. I don't even think
How do you know about all the strip joints, bro?
Because I'm from Tampa.
Are you?
He used to work in the
I DJ for strip clubs.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Oh my God! So much.
I've been a bouncer for a strip club before. It was awesome.
Well, that's what I did. I did DJing and announcing.
DJ for a strip club when him and I first started dating.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's take some comments here.
I understand the career change. Then. You made a good choice, buddy. You made a good choice.
Let's see. Calvin says DJ D's nuts in the house. I love being crazy as a nut. God. John says because it's my cum making the kid. Oh, talking about the abortion there. Melanie says you can't base law off religion, and it seems like they're doing that. Jenny Coffee from the Matt Connaughton Show says, hi, guys. Calvin says, Crazy Joe, you need to go somewhere else, man. You need to leave. Bye. And Jenny says, if we could all get Joe to visit crazyjoeshow.com, which is not really a website. It's a big hack. Matt Connaughton making his presence felt. Heard some New Yorker called earlier. Did he have any new material? I assume not. Jenny says he held up an old-fashioned wireless house phone during that video, apparently. Matt says, judging from that pic, Crazy Joe is listening to the Take the Load Off My Band and took the line, take the load right on me, literally. Bro says, good night, everybody. God bless. Thank you, Andy, for tuning in. Melody says, I know back in high school we had some girls that weren't shy. Well, no, there was those girls that turned into strippers that I'm sure weren't shy.
Yeah, we all knew them.
Danielle says, did you all hear about the Massachusetts suing National Guard units to drive, using National Guard units to drive school bus routes? I heard something about that. Didn't really get into it. And John says, I would be the biggest slut on that bus. No, yeah, I mean, stripper poles, I mean, come on now. It's like,
I am sure every guy I know would have been on one of those poles in high school.
Oh, when I was 15, I would have.
Every single one of my guy friends would have been. But I don't see very many of the girls doing it.
No, I can't say the same. I know a lot of girls that jump on that pole.
I might know a few, but like...
Once in high school... between the first floor and the second floor, there was the gymnasium floor. So it was like, I don't know, 22 steps up. And I'll never forget it. My homeboy Chino started telling everybody, be at this place at this time, be at this place at this time. He went throughout the entire school day telling everybody, be at this place in this time. So everybody's there. There's this whole crowd of people there. And homeboy jumped off the balcony into the crowd of people.
Damn.
For us to catch him. And then he ran away because security caught wind of it. So security was there, but they couldn't stop him. He did it too fast. He ran from down the second jump, didn't even think, and ran out there and jumped and did that. Those were the kind of people that I was hanging out with. John, we would have been on in stripper pole.
John Moreau says, "Hot for teacher," bringing back a song. So, okay. So a lot of thoughts in regards to high schoolers with a party bus with stripper poles in it. That's definitely a topic for families. And
I had a classmate who was a stripper back in high school.
Back in high school?
Yeah.
All right.
Senior year. She was 18.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. As long as she's legal, I don't care. In New Hampshire, Matt, Jenny, and Christian should listen to this. Apple theft is a crime. So
better not steal my apple.
I saw this, and you know what GIF I used? It was the Wizard of Oz tree slapping Dorothy for taking an apple. The Londonderry Police Department has issued a warning to its visitors to its orchards. Don't steal the apples. Officers said they were called to a local orchard and stopped a group from Everett as they attempted to steal hundreds of dollars in apples. Do you realize how much $100 in apples is? That's like, 10 bags of apples. As apple picking season ramps up here in Londonderry, we wanted to issue a reminder that apple theft is a crime, said the police. They said that they routinely check orchards and work with owners to help prevent similar incidents, which they say result in the loss of thousands of dollars in revenue every year.
There were 20 apples on this tree before, and now there's only 5.
What's happening?
Isn't there like a scarecrow or something that we can go ahead and make people not want to pick apples from or something like that?
I mean, don't they charge people to pick apples? Like, isn't that a thing?
Yeah, you can go apple picking. You can, you go to the farm and you get your basket and you go pick your apples.
Why the hell would anybody do that, man? You can do that at Walmart for free. You just walk the damn produce aisle and pick your apples and
I
put
don't
it in
know.
the basket.
They're fresher?
I guess. I don't know.
Well, I actually, when I had gone up to Illinois to visit some family, and my uncle used to live on a farm, and they had raspberry bushes.
Oh.
And those were the best raspberries I've ever had.
By the way, Dirk, I'm watching this video. It's disgusting.
We would just pick them right off the bush, and they were really good.
Nice.
I'm watching this video, and my wife is saying picking off the bush, and I'm just looking at this video, and it's just like not even cool at all. It's not even cool.
First thing I thought about as soon as we got into this subject.
I don't even know if I could play this, to be honest with you. I don't want to get in trouble.
There's no porn in it.
Oh, there's none?
No, there's none.
Then what the fuck? Why not? Let's do this.
What is this?
Oh,
playing, Charles.
Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to find out. Okay.
When we went to Illinois, that's one of the things they wanted to do, but because of COVID, we couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So, or it wasn't because of COVID, because I went before COVID. No, it was because it was too cold now. We had missed the season by like a week.
You missed the season?
Like so we went the first week of November.
All right, everybody,
so it was closed for 5 days.
Watch this video. I'm going to try to see if we can get the... Is there anything decent on audio?
Well, the audio is sort of what makes it as great as it is.
Imagine, we can make lemonade, key lemon pie, lemon meringue pie.
I think it's the most valuable property that we have.
I do agree. I think we should go to the bank and get a loan.
So this person, they're sitting on a bench. This is a couple. I have to paint the picture for everybody listening on radio. There's a couple. They're talking about their lemon trees being such a commodity that it's so valuable. And then there's this one girl coming in with stretchable legging hosing. What would you call it, Dirk?
Spanx?
Dirk would call
it. I don't know.
There you go, sleepwear. And she's going to make some attempts to steal lemons.
Actually, I think we should just get lemon tree insurance.
Lemon tree insurance.
And then get a loan and use the lemon tree as collateral.
So here she goes. She's picking lemons off the tree. They're not looking. They're just dreaming about all this money.
Full of lemon trees.
I know. And all our beautiful lemons.
Endless possibilities.
Endless possibilities. They're so
and she's sticking the lemons down this leader hose.
I wish I was a lemon.
You wish you were a lemon? If you were a lemon,
they are touching her vagina right now.
I cherish you like I cherish all our lemons.
That's so beautiful.
I try.
But I only hope that the whores aren't stealing our lemons. You know, those naughty whores always steal lemons.
We do have a couple lemon whores in this community.
Those damn lemon-stealing whores.
I hate them. Because no one will take our prized lemons from us.
Hey, has it been about 10 seconds since we looked at our lemon tree?
It has been about 10 seconds till we looked at a lemon tree.
Been longer than that.
Hey, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
It's a lemon whore. What the fuck did I just watch?
Dude, when my grandmother used to pick me up from daycare and we would walk 9 blocks to her house, she would make me
in
go
the pouring rain uphill both ways.
Yeah, right.
If it rained. But there was no hill. We live in Florida.
Wow.
But sometimes she'd push me in a shopping cart. It was cool. But every time we get to a yard that had mangoes or avocados or whatever, she'd make me hop the fence and go pick people's fruit. And I'd be scared. She'd tell me stuff. Like, stop being in Spanish. It
You're
doesn't
gonna go pick up
translate.
some poor person's fruit?
It doesn't translate, but basically she was telling me, stop being a pussy and go get the fruit. Or if kids left their toys in the yard, she'd be like, go ahead and go get it. It was hilarious.
Thank you, Dirk, for that video. And, of course, you can catch Dirk Don, right there at the very bottom on Arrogant Media on YouTube. He actually has subscribers, unlike other people on YouTube that call in and claim they have so many people watching. Just make sure you go to visit Dirk Don, Arrogant Media, right there on YouTube, and I'm sure plenty of other places as well that I just forgot about. My apologies. My brain is just shot. So,
yeah. All Mo had to do was blame it on the mango stealing whores.
Blame it on the whores. Yeah.
Oh, man.
In Dallas, there was a couple walked into a restaurant wearing masks to protect their son, and they were kicked out because of wearing masks. The owner in Dallas, in Texas, is going to continue to enforce the no face mask rule. Natalie Webster and her husband visited the Hang Time Sports Grill and Bar last week with a few friends. The new parents said it was time for them to decompress for a little while. If you've ever been to new parents and whatnot, having those couple of hours out like once a month or so is important for your mental health, says Webster. The new mom said she and her husband, who are both fully vaccinated and chose to wear their mask in public to protect their 4-month-old their son, said during the visit, a waitress informed her that they were not allowed to wear face covering. Our waitress, and she went ahead and explained, our waitress came over, sat down next to me and said, so our manager sent us over because I am nicer than he is. And yes, this is very political, but you need to take your mask off. The owner of the restaurant, who is identified by the TV station only as Tom, probably the owner of MySpace, told the news outlet that he considers the no mask rule part of the dress code. Tom says, I spent my money on this business. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this business, and I don't want any masks in here. The owner said Hang Time is a private business, and he says he has the right to refuse service to those who want to wear a mask.
He does.
According to the TV, the restaurant does not have a sign indicating the rule, but said the hostess alerts patrons as they walk in. The owner claims he was unaware of Wester's immune-compromised son, but said it's a rule and he and his workers will continue to enforce. So, he has a point. It's a private business. He can refuse service. Not going to look good on Yelp, but...
Well, and they can just not eat there.
Just like a company can tell you that it is required for you to be vaccinated to work there, it's the same thing. And just you have the choice. If you can't wear a mask or you have to wear a mask, you don't have to go to wherever you're trying to go.
Yep, exactly.
So, and that's just the bottom line.
Dirk, what do you think? So, I mean, I think we can all agree this is kind of a dick move on the owner, but it is his right.
Yeah, my restaurant, my choice, just like my body. But if they want to have that rule, just like stores and restaurants in my state had a rule of like you have to wear a mask, like that's their choice, and then whatever consequences will come, then that's it.
Yeah,
as long as government's not getting involved in the regulation, that's fine.
Now, Loud, they mentioned that there's no sign in front of the restaurant saying, hey, there's no mask, or there's no masks allowed in here. Maybe that's kind of like an indicator to the owner. Maybe you should put a sign there. Do you think?
That's 100%. He should do that. Let them know before they even enter the restaurant so they don't have to go through an awkward, embarrassing conversation.
Yeah.
Put a fucking sign up, you douchebag.
Put it up on your fucking website, man.
That's right.
This is a mask-free restaurant.
Yeah,
Come on in.
That's right, Loud. You give it to them, crazy Loud. You douchebag. Put a sign up.
Oh my!
You douchebags.
Loud's gonna get you.
God, yeah. Loud's gonna get you. Let's see. Let's get one more. Do we actually have any good news though?
No, I'm sorry.
No, all right. We just haven't had good news in such a long time.
One good story to tell you today.
The good news is that
There's no good news.
I'm here. And that's all the good news.
Yeah,
we need the
you know what?
applause.
We can go ahead and do that. That's a good applause.
This is here.
Yeah, all right.
I'm sorry.
They're the only reason anybody's watching anyway.
That's right.
Right, I'm sure.
It's true. We quadrupled in viewers since you came in.
All right, so we talked about the COVID shot, which, by the way, there's some booster shots going on.
We did not talk about the COVID shot.
No, everybody's talking about it, so it really doesn't matter.
You know what? I have a buddy that stopped talking to me because I'm vaccinated.
Why? Really? They're taking it to that level?
According to him, I just allowed the government to infect me. And that's why...
Well, damn it, they should stop listening to me, too.
CDC has the what to do in a zombie apocalypse situation up because that's what's happening. It's called crowd control. And now I'm one of those people. Now, he's trying to say that, I might not become a zombie, but, this is... I don't know. It's some crazy conspiracy, man. Just crazy. All these theories I keep hearing about, it's insane what the people are trying to spread off as news.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
Well, there's actually, let's talk one last thing here, and we'll talk about McDonald's. Because I have to go ahead and talk at McDonald's. And maybe this is quick enough to maybe I can get through this and get one more topic before. But McDonald's plans to go ahead and drastically reduce plastic toys in its Happy Meals by 2025. If you've ever gotten a kid's meal anywhere else, and of course we've had to because we have kids, or kid, and we've had to get kids' meals in other places. I'll just tell you one thing right off the bat. If it's not a plastic toy, it sucks.
Yeah. If it's
really
not from
does.
McDonald's, it sucks pretty much.
Wendy's has pretty good toys.
Huh?
Cars.
I can't hear you.
Wendy's has a pretty good toy right now.
Oh.
The plastic cars, you have to build it, and then you have to put stickers on it.
You have to build it, though. I don't want to build my toys.
It's not cardboard.
Okay, because most of the Wendy's toys are cardboard.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
They're crap, and...
This is new. This is brand new.
Oh, so Wendy's is going to plastic, and McDonald's is going away from plastic.
Exactly.
Because every toy I've ever gotten from Wendy's... It's been cardboard with little plastic connector things, and it falls apart in 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, I told Charles finally, I was like, don't buy him a kid's meal at Wendy's. Just get him the nuggets. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Get him a 4 for $4.
Yeah.
You get a burger out of it and some fries with it. And
actually, we do that quite often.
So anyway, they said on Tuesday that they're working with toy companies to develop new ideas such as offering three-dimensional three-dimensional cardboard superhero kids can build or board games with plant-based or recycled game pieces.
It's because materials cost so much now.
Yeah, baby.
That's why.
McDonald's said it's also exploring using recycled plastic toys to make new restaurant trays. Really?
The cardboard toys are crap.
Coca-Cola used to
have Coke in their Cola. I get that.
Their 2-liter bottles in these plastic crates, and it would hold 8 bottles. They took those away, and now their 2 liters come wrapped in a sheet of plastic, but somehow that's more efficient and that's more cost efficient. But we're actually making new plastic to wrap every time instead of recycling and using the trays.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they incentivize the drivers to bring the shells back so that they keep getting their shells. So I don't really understand why this is better. And especially if materials cost so damn much right now. 'Cause all building materials is like quadrupled.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Dirk, would you go ahead and dumb down your toy collection if you would, or would you get a Happy Meal versus a plastic toy or a cardboard toy?
I don't remember the toys that I got when I was a kid going into fast food. But I will say that related to Mo talking about the toy cars that you build, I do Warhammer. I spend hours putting together plastic miniatures and paint them. So,
oh wow,
you know.
Were you like a model car person or something like that?
I mean, I can show you what I build and paint, actually, but it's for tabletop wargaming.
You got anything in there?
That's pretty cool.
Show us.
I've got some in the back area here. I can grab one.
Yeah, grab one real quick.
All right, hang on.
Yeah, I got to see this. Tabletop war area. We got to look at that. But anyway, McDonald's won't say how many Happy Meals it sells each year, but it did say a new goal will reduce its virgin plastic use by 90%. So 90% of virgin plastic will not get popped. McDonald's, with more than 5,000 Happy Meals reportedly sold every minute. Well, let's do that math. Since they don't want to release how many Happy Meals they sell, we'll just use that math. So calculator, 5,000 every minute times 60 minutes an hour times 24 hours a day times 365 days a year. That's 2,628,000 Happy Meals. There, I just told you how much they sell in a year.
Well, you know how many they're selling right now with those Disney toys.
They probably double that.
Insane.
Yeah. All right, here's Papa Dirk. Papa Dirk.
All right. This is one of the bigger ones that I put together and painted. Not sure while the camera's focusing on it. There we go.
Interesting. That is kind of cool.
I actually was one of the houses that I was going to for work.
Nice.
The dad was making Star Wars miniatures.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And I mean, he had a 3D printer, and he would like repaint all of these things. And
now, is that what you use, Dirk? Do you use a 3D printer?
No, I buy mine from gaming shops. So
he had
they come in
that he was buying too, and then repainting.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Hey, that's cool. So, I mean, do you just do that for leisure time, or do you actually do it for reselling or anything like that?
It's a hobby.
Okay.
I've wanted to get into Warhammer 40K for the longest time, but you play a game with the models that you put together and paint.
Nice. All right. Dirk, one last time, and listen, we appreciate you being on the past 3 shows, and appreciate you helping out, but go ahead, plug yourself, Arrogant Media, and everything that you do, including Matt Connarton on Wednesdays.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I at least once per week I put out videos through the Arrogant Media YouTube channel talking about music, gaming, sometimes movies, sometimes other discussions. Every other Thursday, I get together with another podcast that I'm buddies with called You Hate to See It. We do what's called the Plastered Paladins. It's a general discussion of whatever topics we have on hand that we want to go through. And then every Wednesday, Matt Connarton Unleashed will air a music album review that I wrote and read.
Wrote and read. Okay, and you did Slipknot to this time, right? This week?
Yep, this week's was Slipknot's Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses.
Nice. All right, there you go. There's Dirk. Right there. You can always see him with his old man hat and stogie in hand. Just go ahead and look him up on Arrogant Media. His main place is the YouTube channel. And go ahead and check him out. A lot of funny stuff, including funny stuff about really old New Yorkers. Believe me, it's a good place to visit. DJ Loud, you're going somewhere on Friday. Go ahead and tell what are you doing on Friday?
I'm going to a concert.
What concert?
It's called the Tour of the Year, which includes Megadeth, Lamb of God, Hatebreed, and Trivium.
That sounds like one big-ass party. You going to be okay for that one? You're not going to go... You said you're going to make your wife sleep in the car or something.
Well, she just told me today she's going to go back to her mother. She's going to drop me off at the fucking venue, and she's going to go to her mother's house, which is a half-hour away, sit there and wait until the show is over, come back and get my fat ass.
All right. Well, at least she's coming back to get your fat ass. No, we got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
So, gentlemen, I think... go ahead.
Today I got an email from their Q&A specialist for Megadeth because they're doing a Q&A at the venue before the show.
Right.
They're like, if you have any questions, I'm like sitting here like, questions, huh? I got about 500 of those bitches. You want them all?
I hope they cut you off and like, okay, no more questions after 2. Listen, guys, thank you very much for filling in on the show. DJ Loud, hope to see you on next Wednesday. I want to thank Mo for coming in. Mo, any final words that you have for us?
Rock on.
He said rock on, everybody. Mel, thanks very much for coming on in on such short notice. And we hope to have you in more.
Oh, yeah, man. I'll come as often as I can.
Until then, everybody, take care. No show on Friday. We'll do a best of. And we'll see you next Wednesday right here on the Charles Richardson Show, 7 p.m. Eastern. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.